Welcome, Libra, to your August 2023 monthly ethics reading with me, Daniel Natal, so that you can get your Natal chart. This month, there are some themes that are going to be affecting you. One is going to be communication. You're going to be having kind of, possibly snafus with communication. Another thing is kind of like a retrospective of romance, creative projects, and children. You're going to be having like a backward glance, and we will see what the universe has to say through my handy dandy ethics cards. And these ethics cards are basically just, the world's greatest philosophers, thinkers, and ethicists. And I will shuffle the cards now. And I will put 3 cards down. I will pick 3 cards at random. And we will see what the first card is, what message the universe has to you this month. Civilization depends on morality, right? And that's Ralph Waldo Emerson. Civilization depends on morality. So one of the messages this month might be that you have to remain ethical. You have to remain true to yourself. This might be, somebody coming back from your past and they want you to make an emotional decision. And, it would be better for you, perhaps, if you made the moral decision, not the emotional decision, not the irrational decision. You guys are very temperamentally and I'm a Libra myself, right? So you tend to try to see, both sides. You tend to try to be fair to people. And sometimes you can be a little too kind of, you diminish your own needs, you diminish your own thoughts, and you second guess yourself. And sometimes when you do that, you get in trouble, right? And you get manipulated, you get burnt, you feel really bad, and then it gets you feeling thwarted, gets you feeling upset because you are also a big believer in justice. Some of the people that you kind of gel with personality-wise are going to be like Aquariuses, Geminis. Who else? Leo, Sagittarius, like those type of people. If you're reevaluating love or you're reevaluating, some kind of, person coming back into your life, that might be, kind of the people that you're more vibrationally attuned with, aligned with, personality wise. Let's go to the second message from the universe for you, and it's character is that which reveals moral purpose, exposing the class of things a man chooses and avoids. Aristotle. So let's repeat that. Character is that which reveals moral purpose, exposing the class of things a man chooses and avoids. So that's actually a good message as well, right? Moral purpose. What do you value? What are your goals, right? And are you true to those goals? And this is one of the things about this month, the themes of this month. It's not just, reevaluating love, but it's also creative projects and stuff like that. What are my goals? Am I staying true to my goals? Am I taking baby steps toward those goals? Have I been sidetracked? One of the good things about this month is the fact that, it's kind of there's not going to be a lot of big kind of snafus happening this month. It's going to be a month of reflection and, kind of mulling things, so it's going to be a peaceful time, a tranquil time, a restful time. So that's awesome. But yeah, don't forget your moral goals. Don't forget your telos. And this is what ethics is all about. The telos, the purpose of something. Telos means purpose, right? The purpose of something. The purpose of a refrigerator is to keep your food cold. If the refrigerator doesn't do that, you know that, it's a bad refrigerator, right? So the purpose of a relationship is to, kind of bring you love and understanding and kind of nurturing and all this kind of stuff. If you're in a relationship that isn't doing that isn't fulfilling its telos, then it's a bad relationship. So stay true to your moral purpose. Stay true to the telos of things, whether it's a creative project, a job, some ambition that you have in the future. The universe has a third message for you, and it is genius always gives its best at first, prudence at last. Seneca, right? Genius always gives its best at first, prudence at last. That's a good message as well. Basically, one of the aspects of ethics is that there's vice and virtue, right? There's the vice basically gives you the payoff at first, right? So you take drugs, it feels really good. You don't see the deleterious effects of it till afterwards. They're on the back end, right? In virtue, it's the opposite, right? So you have all the pain at first. Say you want to exercise and you want big muscles or something. You want to look fit, right? So you go through all this painful, strenuous exercise. You see nothing. And then after, say a year, all of a sudden you start seeing dividends and it's on the back end. Same thing like learning a language. You're amplifying your human potential. your human capital, but it hurts at first, right? You're hitting your head with the language book, saying, I can't memorize all these conjugations. It's so hard. My brain hurts, right? And it stinks. And then a year later, you find that, hey, I can have a conversation with a person from this culture and you feel genuinely happy. That's what happiness is from. So happiness comes from, Aristotle says, the fulfillment of a goal, right? And so once you fulfill that goal, this is the difference between happiness and fun. Fun is junk food, right? Fun is Disneyland. Happiness comes from virtue, comes from, dedication, right? Like dedicated effort, right? Sustained effort. That is where happiness comes from. And so these are some of your themes for this month, and I will see you next time. Remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. And if you want some extra personal ethics coaching for an issue that you might have, you can set a Zoom call with me by pressing the buttons below in the description. Pick what calendar, date, and time you want, and we can hash over whatever thorny moral dilemma that you have. Also, check out my Ethics Fundamentals course. The links are below, and I will catch you next time.
The world is suffering from a moral decline. We've been lurching from one crisis after another due to a lack of ethics in society. You can do your part now by considering ordering my Ethics Fundamentals courses for your children, or if you're a small business owner, using them as part of your onboarding process for new employees. Employees these days have horrible soft skills. Help them out by teaching them ethics. Businesses lose 7% in revenue due to employee theft. Train a more ethical workforce and save some of that money. According to the Ethics Center in Australia, a 10% increase in ethical behavior is associated with an increase of 2.7 to 6.6% in individual wages. Implementing ethical structures makes your company more investable as well. Make ethics a part of your business processes, or if you're a parent, part of your homeschooling curriculum. Go to www.actionableethics.com and press the button to order the course. Actionableethics.com. Order now.